Hey everybody, it's Travis Pirate Pythons. Welcome to the crew. So all of clutch 2 has shed out. We're gonna go over them real quick, tell you what I think they are, and then we'll find out after I get them shed tested because I'm not 100% sure. So this is my pastel spider, het clown, het pied, het axanthic to my pinstripe triple het axanthic clown pied. So at first I thought this was a pastel axanthic. Oh, gonna be spicy, huh? Where's stuff when I need it? Hold on a second. I can't find the things I want. Let me get into here. Get a little bit of tongue action going on. Get down there. Go on. Get him spun around there. Now I'm gonna pull him all the way out so I can get my hand in there. All right. Oh, look at that. Yep, I saw that coming. Woo. All right, we'll just do this one in the bin. I thought it was a pastel axanthic, but I think it's just a pastel. Everything should be 66% het pied, 66% het axanthic, supposedly, but after I get shed test, we'll find out what's real and what's not going to be, and so on and so forth. And this one, I'm pretty sure is going to prove out to be het axanthic. So we did hit a pied, so mom and dad are both 100% het pied, and I'm pretty sure that's going to prove out to be prove out to be axanthic, het for axanthic. Super nice. And I'm probably still in the whole clutch, I'm not sure. That's a female. And I got 2 of these. They're lemon blasts, het for pied, possibly het axanthic. I'm not sure. I thought they might be lemon blast axanthics, but I don't think so. But that's one of them. And believe it or not, both of them are males, which is kind of odd. And here's the other one. Same thing. And then I hit 2 of these that are, once I get them out, this is pastel spider pinstripe het pied pos het clown pos het axanthic. Like I said, I'm shed testing all these because I really don't know what's in this one. So I know it's pastel, I know it's spider, I know it's pied. I mean pinstripe. And that is a female. And I got another one looks just like it. That is a female. Actually, this one I think is a better looking one, to be honest with you, than that one. I like this one better. But same thing. Pastel, spider, pinstripe, pos het axanthic, pos het pied, pos het clown.
I think that one's kind of cool because it's got that coral kind of color.
Yeah, and down in here. Well, this one does too when you open them up a little bit, like down in here.
It's more yellow.
But yeah, but that one's actually more full. But so that's clutch 2. Like I said, I'm gonna get them shed tested, and then once we get them shed tested and find out what they are exactly, we will, because that's just my best guess on those. But once we find out, we'll update it again with what's exactly in each one of them and go from there. Now, this is day 52, but we got so much stuff going on this weekend, I'm not gonna be able to cut. So we're gonna cut this clutch now, which most of my stuff usually pips between 52 and 54 until this year. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. So this is my leopard blade clown bred to my firefly het clown. We're trying to prove out her hetness for clown. Look, I don't even care if I hit all the stuff. As long as I hit a clown, I'll be happy. But worst case scenario, everything will be 100% het for clown because Dad was a visual. So we're going to go ahead and cut them. You want to do a race?
Sure.
Pick one.
This one.
This one right here. All right, and I can feel the snakes in there and all the babies and stuff. So, and they're dimpling up good, so they should be pipping anytime anyway. Come on, visual clown. Well, I guess if I just said clown, it'd been a visual anyhow, right? So that looks like a fire. So we got a fire. Now, ain't but 4 eggs. It's a visual to a het, so the odds are we should only get 1. So we'll see what happens. That looks like a fire though. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, that first one didn't even look like it had leopard or blade or anything other than fire. This one looks like a leopard fire. I can't see the head. Could be pastel, could be leopard, could be a leopard firefly. So until I see the head, I can't tell if it's pastel, but I know it's leopard, possible fire. Pretty sure it's pastel though too. So I'm gonna say pastel, leopard, possible fire. That's what we're gonna call that one right now until we get him out of the egg, or it out of the egg. And then your turn.
Let's go with that one.
All right, we're gonna go with this one. So I got the first mate videoing, since I can't video and cut at the same time. All right, let's see here. That's another leopard. I'm gonna say it's another pastel leopard. No clowns yet. So, I don't know. She was, when I bought her, she was sold to me as het for clown, but it was from a younger, oh, that's pastel. There's his head right there. So that's pastel. That's a firefly, leopard firefly. That's
Pastel.
no, pastel and fire is a firefly. So leopard firefly would be a pastel fire leopard. So right now I'm losing. Yeah, that one's probably pastel leopard. This is pastel firefly. All right, last chance for a clown. I don't even care what it is as long as it's visual. Any kind of clown, I don't care what it is, just a plain Jane clown, just clown, period, it'll be fine. And I'm gonna say, that's definitely fire. There's his nose, there's his eye. You can see the top of his head there, I don't see pastel. Wait a minute, is that a clown? That might be a clown. I will have to wait for it to come out of the egg because the head, but the pattern I'm seeing, it's a leopard. That might be a leopard clown. I don't want to mess with it too much, but the pattern on it looks kind of clownish. So I may have won one finally. Heck yeah. But we'll have to wait till they come out to see what we have. But that might be a clown. And if it is, it's a leopard fire clown. I think. Well, like I said, we'll wait till it comes out, but that would be awesome if it is, because we'd hit the odds and it'd prove her out to be heifer clown. So we're gonna recap here real quick. The first mate, I'm gonna say, here, we're in the light there. Her first one, I'm gonna say is fire, just a fire. Mine, I'm gonna say is pastel leopard. Then she got a leopard firefly, which is pastel fire and leopard. And then this one, I'm thinking is a fire clown. Because if you look at the side here, it looks very clownish markings, leopard clown markings. I think it's a fire leopard clown. But like I said, once we figure out, or once they climb out, we can figure out what they are better, and then go from there. We're gonna pop them back in the incubation station and let them shed out. I'm not worried about shed testing this one because they're pretty easy, you know, once they come out. The other clutch was difficult, so I knew I needed to let them shed separately so I could collect their skins. But anyhow, we've got another clutch in here that is due on 7/5, and that's an albino clutch, albino pinstripe to albino pie. So that whole clutch is albino. I know it's going to be in it. And I've got some other girls that should be laying here soon, and we'll keep you informed on those. Other than that, once they climb out, we'll let you know. And thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Look, share with your enemies too. I don't care. It's all right. And remember, once a pirate, always pirate.